Good day and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. My name is Jesse Jackson Kauraifa and I will once again be your host for today, unpacking the latest sports news in and beyond Namibian borders. And now for the latest on the hit list. Now on the hit list, we know that the Namibia Premier League is back and the Namibia Football Association has released the latest fixtures pitting some of the teams against each other. Of course, let's look at how these teams will play for the round 2. That's on the 31st of October. The first match will be between Bucks Buccaneers and Mighty Gunners, 1900 hours at the Independence Stadium. And then we have 11 Arrows that will be battling Unam FC in Walvis Bay. Unam FC traveling to the Jan Vulcan Stadium where they will battle against 11 Arrows. The Tigers FC of Windhoek will travel to Oshakati to battle Eshoke Chula Chula in that one. We also have Okahanja United hosting Life Fighters who will travel from Oshivarongo. Those ones will play at the No Ape Stadium, while Blue Waters FC battles Ongos FC. That's all those matches will be on the 11th on Saturday. So the match between Blue Waters will be held at the Jan Vulcan Stadium in Walvis Bay, meaning that Ongos FC travels to that site. KK Palace, off the back of a great win against Chula Chula last weekend, will battle Young African FC 1600 hours at the Oshakati Independence Stadium, while African Stars FC host Julinho Athletics Club at Grootfontein Omulunga Stadium. Remember, African Stars announced recently that most of their home matches will be held in different towns, starting with Grootfontein. So they will be hosting Julinho Athletics that site. And then the last fixture for the Saturday will be between Comas Nampol FC hosting Rundu Chiefs in Windhoek at the Independence Stadium. And then we look at round 3 there of the matches. That's Sunday the 2nd of November. This will be Comas Nampol hosting Julinho Athletic in Windhoek Independence Stadium, 1300 hours, while Blue Waters FC will battle Unam FC 1300 hours at Wolfish Bay Jan Vulcan Stadium as well. And then we have KK Palace battling Tigers FC in the north, Oshakati Independence Stadium, 1300 hours before Bucks Buccaneers plays Life Fighters in Windhoek. Life Fighters with the match in Okahanja, then Windhoek. Remember, these weekends are full of double headers. Okahanja United FC host Mighty Gunners at the No Ape Stadium, while 11 Arrows FC will battle Ongos FC on Sunday at the Jan Vulcan Stadium as well, 1600 hours. And then Oshoke Chula Chula will play last season's second place finishes Young African FC at the Oshakati Independence Stadium. That match will be played at 1600 hours as well. And then African Stars will battle Rundu Chiefs at Grootfontein or Mulunga Stadium. Like we said, African Stars moving their matches to different towns. So the two teams that they will battle are from Rundu, meaning that it will be a good bargain for the teams from Rundu because they will not have to travel so far. It's just at Grootfontein. So that's some of the league matches that will be taking place this coming weekend. Of course, it is poised to be a top weekend. We know football was off for a while and it is back, meaning that all these teams are willing to battle and play. Speaking of teams that are willing to battle, the playoffs of the Netball has unfortunately been postponed postponed. Of course, the media release there released is that the Netball Namibia hereby informs all stakeholders, partners, supporters that the MTC 2026 MTC Netball Premier League playoffs have been postponed from the initial scheduled date of 1st November 2025. A new date and venue for the playoffs will be communicated in due course. Netball Namibia appreciates the understanding and cooperation of all stakeholders, partners and fans during this period, and remains committed to delivering a well-organized, competitive event. That was the release from Netball Namibia, of course. Now we also have, we move over to the coast where a charity event was hosted, and let's hear what Leandra Moore had for us on that side of the town.
So we are here at the inaugural mental health fun run that is being hosted by the Home Away from Home charity organization. Now, usually it's an event. Now, this year you guys decided on a run. Why a run?
So normally the event was always indoors, and we have decided let's change this thing this year. As you can see, the rise of the young people and people that are taking their lives. And we said, we're going to do something this year different. We're going to do it outside, but what are we going to do outside? How are we going to attract everybody, whether it's a youth or the older people? And we said, let's do the marathon, which is the first time. And even for the first time, we thought we're going to work between 100 to 150 people, but we have people that have attended. The registration was 370 plus for this marathon. And we have said that let's attract the people, let's bring them all together, and we make this thing together with this mental health.
Awesome. Now, the Home Away from Home, there's also a fundraiser for the Home Away from Home charity organization. Just tell us a bit about your charity.
We've started with 60 small kids many years back, and it came from our own pocket. And me and my sister Tanya had the vision of that we're not gonna give up. We doing this for the next generation and for the youth. And we've decided that let's keep on doing this until we got sponsorship left, right, and center. Now we are with more than 500 kids plus every Saturday, and we have said that with this funds that are coming through, we want to do 2 times a week to assist the kids because they have grew in a larger group, and it's 500 plus, and we say 2 times in a week that we'll do the soup kitchen for the love of our kids and for the love of that we have for Wolfish Bay.
Awesome. How can the community get involved with your organization?
The community can get involved with us by reaching out to us through our mobile number, which is +264 811 295072, or they can contact my sister or through Instagram or through Facebook. But they know we're on social media and they can always contact and reach out to us. Many of the people have reached out to us and they have also sponsored us with different types of things, especially for this event as well.
Exactly. Is it going to happen again next year?
We were shocked on the amount of people that have registered and still wanted to register, but we've said with 370 plus, it's a lot. We're excited for next year. Next year we're going to do it bigger and bigger. But the most important part is we have realized that so many people that are going through a lot and it's not talking. And by running, it just always helps.
Final message to the community.
Final message to the community, please. If there's anything that you have, reach out to someone and talk. It helps not only to have a run, but to talk. It eases the pain.
Thank you, Gerson. Charlize, we're finding ourselves here at the Home Away from Home mental health fun run. It's the first one that's taking place. Just talk to us, how does mental health fit into running?
Oh wow, it's actually the perfect medicine for running. You know what, Leandra? Research has shown 30 minutes of exercise is equal to 1 antidepressant. So I can go on and on and on about moving your body is medicine.
Okay. Now, as a mental health professional, you mentioned this morning at the briefing that our suicide rate is extremely high in Namibia. Just talk to us a bit about that.
Okay, so it has been a very concerning matter. We are struggling with very high suicide rates from the males, from the females. And I think it's everyone's duty to jump in and see how we can tackle this. From our side as mental health professionals, we please ask that you will reach out for help. Seek help, seek assistance, don't suffer in silence. There is help available.
When do you need to seek help?
Don't wait for number 99. If you already feel that I'm feeling low, I don't know what's happening with myself, I don't have the energy to get out of bed, that's when you start going.
What's the best way to take care of yourself?
The best way to take care of yourself is practicing self-care. So yeah, look for things that you enjoy doing, move your body, connect, be social, all of those things. Yeah.
Final message from your side?
Guys, let's take care of ourselves. Mental health is just as important as your physical health. Don't neglect yourself. You matter. You absolutely matter, and your mental health matters too. Thank you.
Step into the world of sports with Sport Rap TV, your ultimate destination for everything from breaking news and local highlights to in-depth interviews and behind-the-scenes stories. We feature a variety of shows covering football, athletics, motorsport, lifestyle, and more. Whether it's local competition or international events making headlines, we've got you covered with the latest updates, expert analysis, and exclusive insights from Namibia and beyond. Join us as we celebrate our athletes, explore their journeys, and bring you closer to the action every day. Catch all the action on Sport Rap TV and online at oneup2.com. Stay connected, stay inspired, and never miss a moment of the game.
On the spotlight today, we have you as a Marine, a veteran, a attire, of course, Taylor, who will be speaking on parafencing. She was here in Namibia to give a few lessons in terms of the sport. She's an Olympian, of course. Let's hear from her.
You've been here for 2 weeks training the parafencing fencers. Just tell us about that journey and how you got to be involved with them in the first place.
So starting from the beginning, when our group Bidiat 2 hand cycled across Southern Africa in 2023, I was privileged to meet Mr. Shekinah, and he planted the seed for parafencing, like he had said. And so then he reached out to me and was like, we need equipment to fence internationally and we need more training. So the Denver Fencing Foundation and the Denver Fencing Center in Denver, Colorado, USA, decided that we needed to take a big step to get them ready. So I came from the US bringing official FIE certified gear for them to be able to fence internationally and their first actual fencing wheelchair. And so now that I brought this gear and a machine for them to fence like they would fence internationally, I needed to train them on that. And so we came and did an evaluation. We've had 4 fencers, including Mr. Shekinah, come through this Namibia parafencing training camp. And they was just teaching them a lot of the basics, reinforcing them the skills they knew, and just showing them where they can take it on their own. Kept it small so we could really focus on the fencers. So the first day that they're all here, we brought all of our 4 parafencers in and showed them the equipment and did an unboxing of all the gear we brought. And then this week, we have been doing individual lessons. So they've been coming for one-on-one instruction. That way we would spend an hour and a half, 2 hours just training that one person for everything they needed to know. So when I teach in the USA, I teach able-bodied standing and parafencing sitting. And so we do just a lot of basics, like basic defensive moves. That way you're not getting stabbed all the time. And then how to turn your defense into an offense and get points. It's been exciting. It's been so welcoming. I'm happy to be back again. And the Namibians have been really welcoming, especially since this program for us in the US is actually called the Africa Parafencing Initiative. So we start here and make this the center of excellence, and other people from Africa will come here to learn parafencing.
And Jay, thanks a lot for your time.
Yep, thank you.
Also on the spotlight, let's hear from Shikina Mpunwa, who's part of the parafencing club here in Namibia in terms of the development of parafencing in Namibia.
I understand you are the head of the Parafencing Federation here.
Yes.
Please just tell us, how that came about and, just aim around it.
How it came about, well, we reached out to the Denver Fencing Foundation and also the Paralympic organization, the NPC of Namibia, to start this program. My original inspiration, my original inspirer was Nanku. We got involved. It came about because of a group meeting we had with an organization called Nonku. So when I went home after that meeting to, just watch the videos that BDA2 had, you said Miss Taylor had said I should watch. I then went back home and said, let me just watch and see what fencing is. I was so interested in it because when I saw it physically, I said, okay, wow, I can participate in this sport myself, and I think others can too. So this federation came about because of that. The drive to see others perform in a global sport, something that has never been done before in Namibia, something that is brand new, something that can inspire others as well. So we are doing this for the next generation and for this generation to say, you know what, people with disabilities can participate in any sport they want to participate in. That is the purpose of this para fencing federation. The competitions, we have not held any competitions yet. We are going to attend some competitions next year in 2016 internationally, but locally we do not have competitions as of yet here because we have not spread regionally. We hope to spread regionally. So what I encourage other people with disabilities to do is to come forth and to contact us, and we will get you connected with the right people who can help you to go internationally. Then we will then locally train you and then send you out to the regions as well to start a para fencing club. Our affiliation is a partnership with them. They are aware we are here. We are working together with Dylan Kotze, who is the head coach for Windhoek Fencing Club. He is aware we are here, and our partnership is very, very, very strong. They are aware that we are fencing every week. So there is no gap. Everything is fine when it comes to that partnership. It's strong.
Right. Do you train with them sometimes, perhaps?
Yes, we do trainings with them, but because of transportation, we are unable to go there sometimes. But we do find ways of helping out others. So if you if you as a person who's interested in fencing and you want to go to Windhoek Fencing Club, you're welcome to go to Windhoek Fencing Club. There is no gap, but the training for para fencing is here. For para fencing in the country, we want to see more clubs being started for para fencing and for fencing as well, because para fencing is not alone in this. Para fencing and para fencing, we want to see more clubs being started. We want to see more interest from the young youth, especially from you can start from, so the parents should bring their kids, the adults should bring themselves, everyone can be involved in fencing, whether you are disabled or able. We have been learning a lot. There is techniques that we have been mastering, and things that we didn't know that we now know. So we are still building on the knowledge that we know, and the things that we are doing are going to make us ready for 2028 Paralympic Games in the USA. If you want to follow the journey, you can of course follow our social media pages. For encouragement, I would like everybody to get involved. All stakeholders must be involved. We want companies, institutions to come forth to help us with as I said, transportation. There's a lot that we need when it comes to this, because it's fencing is not just fencing. There's also a lot of administration that is needed. So we need investors, sponsors to come forth and help us out with finances so that we can build this program and make it strong for our 14 regions in Namibia.
Have you ever wondered why Grandma keeps her money under the mattress? And why is Angela uninsured? The Namibia Financial Inclusion Survey 2025 will help us find all the answers. From 6 October till the 4th of November 2025, the Namibia Statistics Agency teams in uniforms with tablets will visit homes across all 14 regions to learn about financial access, informal banking and saving habits. Email us at info@nsa.org.na or at 061 431 3200.
Now, the MTC Nesta Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy has big fights planned. This is going to be big, as they will have some African titles as well as the boxers that are aiming for the world title. So this will be their chance on that weekend. Let's see this promotional video.
MTC Nesta Sunshine Tobias Boxing and Fitness Academy proudly presents the Redemption Boxing Bonanza, set for the 8th of November 2025 at 6 p.m. at the Windhoek Country Club, Resort and Casino. For the main attraction of the night will be Matthews Heiter of Namibia versus Clement Loco of Benin for the WBO Africa Featherweight title. John Jolanimus of Namibia versus Snamiso Ntuli of South Africa will be fighting for the vacant WBO Africa Super Middleweight title for over 12 rounds. Harry Simon Jr. of Namibia will also feature in an international welterweight bout against Kamanga of DRC. The event promises 10 exciting undercard fights lined up. General tickets are going for $200 Namibian and VIP table of 10, which will include a box dine and wine package, are available at $20,000 Namibian per table. Tickets can be purchased at PST Bet Shops and at MTC Nestor Sunshine Boxing Offices. Redemption Boxing Bonanza. Proudly sponsored by MTC and co-sponsored by PST Bet.
And that brings us to the end of today's show. Do catch the Sport Rap Show again tomorrow at the same time and place. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.